Board of Cooperative Educational Services presents Countdown. Now, here's your host for Countdown, the man with the questions and the answers, Dave Elliott.
Welcome to Countdown, a quiz program that brings Sullivan County schools together in a test of general knowledge. After all the matches are played, the school with the greatest number of points will be declared our Countdown winner. Before I explain the rules for today's contest, let's meet the coaches and teams competing this week.
Hi, I'm Lynn Wachter, and this is the team from Roscoe.
Ben Martin, senior. Dean Becker-Dackins, junior.
Ben Laird, junior.
Hi, I'm Neil Bright, coach of the Tri-Valley Quiz Kids, and this is my team.
Brian Beers, senior.
Dan Curry, senior.
Carrie Bergner, sophomore.
Crystal Gordon, freshman.
Thank you. This is how Countdown is played. There are 3 periods during which I will ask questions submitted by the participating schools and developed by our staff. The first team to correctly answer a question will receive 10 points. When a team signals it is ready to answer a question, I will stop. If the answer is incorrect, I will repeat the question in its entirety for the opposing team. Should a team be answering a question when time is called, they will be allowed to complete the answer. In the case of a tie at the end of the second round, one sudden death question will be asked to determine the winner. The coaches will be allowed to exchange players during the alternate breaks. That's how the game is played. Now let's begin with this question. For 10 points. Born in Spain, settled in France, what 20th century artist helped formulate Cubism?
Tri-Valley, Gordon.
Picasso is correct. Before becoming the Vice President of the United States, Dan Quayle served as a U.S. Senator from
Tri-Valley, Beers.
Indiana.
Indiana is correct. What is the name of the sea that separates Italy from Albania?
Roscoe, Martin.
Mediterranean.
No, I'm sorry. What is the name?
Gordon.
Adriatic.
Adriatic is correct. What mental disorder is characterized as an abnormal type of forgetting of information?
Roscoe, Martin.
Amnesia.
I'm sorry, it's too late. For the opposing team, what mental disorder is characterized as an abnormal type of forgetting of information, such as one's own name?
Beers.
Amnesia.
Amnesia is correct. Faye Vincent's name has been in the news a great deal lately, especially on the sports pages. Who is it?
Roscoe, Becker-Dackins.
Commissioner of Baseball.
That is correct. This TV show recently celebrated its 25th anniversary. Listen to this theme song. Name the TV show.
Roscoe, Laird.
Star Trek.
That is correct. In 1984, Geraldine Ferraro became the first woman to run on a major party presidential.
Tri-Valley, Curry.
Walter Mondale.
Who was her running mate? Correct. One of the most famous legends of Greek mythology tells the story of a beautiful white-winged horse that soared through the skies.
Tri-Valley, Curry.
Pegasus.
Pegasus is correct. Give the name of the President Bush's chief Republican challenger.
Tri-Valley, Curry.
Pat Buchanan.
Pat Buchanan, correct. In a recent report, the federal government has called for what to take place at Alaska's Arctic National Wildlife Refuge?
Tri-Valley, Curry.
Oil drilling.
Oil drilling, correct. Before Thanksgiving, Congress was wrestling with a bill that would ban what kind of junk solicitations directed at individuals in their homes? The telephone solicitations. At a constant temperature, if the pressure on a gas increases, what happens to the volume?
Roscoe, Becker-Dackins.
Decreases.
Decreases, correct. In 1690, William of Orange defeated the deposed Catholic King James II at the Battle of the Boyne. In what country?
Tri-Valley, Curry.
England.
No, I'm sorry. In 1690, William of Orange defeated the deposed Catholic King James II at the Battle of Boyne. In what country? The British in that nation still celebrate that victory annually.
Lacey.
Scotland.
Ireland, Northern Ireland. At last year's Emmy Awards show, most of the stars wore red ribbons. Part of the ribbon project to show support for what?
Tri-Valley, Gordon.
AIDS.
Research for AIDS, that is correct. What is the name of the only woman to sit as a Justice of the United States?
Tri-Valley, Beers.
Sandra Day O'Connor.
That is correct. The highest point in New England is Mount Washington in the state of New Hampshire. What city is the capital of New Hampshire?
Roscoe, Becredakis.
Concord.
Concord is correct. Drexel Burnham Lambert, a one-time Wall Street powerhouse, sued Michael Milken, saying that Mr. Milken misused the firm's money. Michael Milken, who is presently serving a 10-year prison sentence, is often referred to by what nickname?
Tri-Valley, Gordon.
Junk Bond King.
Junk Bond King is correct. The large muscle that raises the shoulder and arm is called the...
Roscoe, Martin.
Tricep.
No, I'm sorry. The large muscle that raises the shoulder and arm is called the...
Beers.
Trapezius. Trapezius. We'll accept that. The widespread disorder in the Soviet Union in 1991 is being compared by some analysts with the Bolshevik Revolution, which took place
Tri-Valley, Curry.
In 1917.
in 1917. Correct. What positive number is equal to its square added to its opposite?
Roscoe, Martin.
1.
No, I'm sorry. What positive number is equal to its square added to its opposite?
Beers.
Conjugate.
2. 2. No points. Give the name of the man who serves as the president of South Africa's ANC.
Roscoe, Martin.
Nelson Mandela.
That is correct.
Way to go. Thanks.
The gap between two adjacent neurons is called a
Tri-Valley, Beers.
Synapse.
synapse. Correct. Of the 20th century's 10 deadliest storms, 7 have hit the area known as Bangladesh. These storms swoop in across...
Tri-Valley, Curry.
Monsoon.
No, I'm sorry. Of the 20th century's 10 deadliest storms, 7 have hit the area known as Bangladesh. These storms swoop in across what bay which borders on southern Bangladesh?
Lacey.
Bay of Bengal.
Bay of Bengal, correct. After Soviet tanks rolled into the city of Vilnius, President Bush called on the then premier, Mikhail Gorbachev, to refrain from using force against the people of what?
Tri-Valley, Bergner.
Lithuania.
Lithuania, correct. That signal means that the first round is over with a score of 150 for Tri-Valley, 60 for Roscoe. We'll be back after this message.
$1992 is the year for you to own a beautifully engineered and designed Buick. And at Rhea Buick in Port Jervis, you'll find all the 92 models in stock and ready for delivery. From the sporty Skylark to the stylish Regal and the luxurious Park Avenue. With a great selection and excellent customer service, it's easy to see why in 1992...
When you're on the road, hunger strikes. There's only one place with a real low price. The Quickway Diner and Restaurant in Bloomingburg. For for 24 hours on any day. Have a great meal and a pleasant stay at Quickway Diner and Restaurant in Bloomingburg. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and a full bar to quench your thirst at the Quickway Diner and Restaurant in Bloomingburg. So take it from T, take it from B, the Quickway Diner is the place to be.
The Quickway Diner and Restaurant, Route 17K, exit 116 off the Quickway.